Are you pursuing your real estate dreams? So if you haven't got the memo, that's what Monopoly in Real Life is all about. It's helping you achieve what you want to achieve in life through real estate. So last night I got an opportunity to meet with a young couple. Now this is going to be a little bit of a story, so stay tuned because this could apply to you, right? So here's how this rolls out. I got a call from a client. They wanted to look at doing some refinancing. They're looking at doing some cash flow things, move some money around, do some other things. Well, in their particular situation, they had picked up a triplex about 6 years ago. Beautiful triplex, awesome, owner occupied, using an FHA loan, minimum down, got into this triplex. Great deal. Fast forward, just recently they bought their dream home to raise their family in, so now they've moved out of their triplex and moved into their home. Awesome. And now they're looking at cash flow and trying to do some other things. Now here's the deal. They have an amazing rate on an amazing program because they got out of their FHA and refinanced. Well, I couldn't touch it. But here's the funny thing, and this is the goosebump parts of the story. We walked through a lot of other options that they can explore and help them game plan some other things, like maybe a condo conversion, and we can talk about that in a different episode. But in essence, we looked at their holistic situation currently. We came up with a game plan that really works for them, followed a lot of the things they had already thought about, but just maybe hadn't fully digested. Here's the fun part of the story. About 6 years ago, they walked through a house that my wife and I were selling. It was our home that we had built and made it everything we wanted to, but now the kids have moved out and it was our time to move out. And so we had the house on the market. This young couple walked through with their parents, and it was their dream home. And they might have been able to achieve it, but it just didn't fit what they wanted to do at that point. You see, they had already started doing their homework. They had been reading some Kiyosaki, which was Rich Dad, Poor Dad. They had already started working on their long-term plan. And so, although they were in love with our house, and they still have the flyer today for that house because that was their dream, they went out and bought this triplex, which helped them now stepping stone for a lifetime of wealth building in real estate. This is the goosebump parts of the story. This is why I love doing what I get to do. This is the ideal situation for that couple. They bought a multifamily property, they lived in it, they got a good loan, they refinanced out of that loan. Now they have a long-term loan that they can carry for the next 15 years, and by the time they're 50, if they do nothing else, this place is paid for. Based on today's dollars, that comes in around $5 to $6 grand a month in passive income. Awesome deal. Like I said, these are the reasons why I do what I do. The goosebump parts of the story is just overwhelming to me, how they took that little bit of advice from what they've learned from other places and me and made these amazing lifetime moves, and they literally are set up for a lifetime of wealth building through real estate. So I hope you are getting some of that out of Monopoly in Real Life. If not, stay tuned because we're going to keep covering this stuff. So, see you in the next episode.